What is up, YouTube? It's your boy DatBoiDJ back with another video. In this one, I'm gonna be making a beat for Toliver and Beam, and this is also from my Twitch stream. So I'm gonna be taking a bunch of beats that I make for my Twitch stream, and then I'm gonna be commentating over them over YouTube. So if you guys want to see those without the commentating, if I'm talking too much, then just go head over to my Twitch. It should be linked in the bio, or linked in the description, I mean, and you can watch from there. But anyways, let's get right into the video. Alright, so right here, I'm just looking for a sound to start the main melody. I went with the mandolin 2, or I guess in this case it's called mandolin B. Alright, so it also took me a really long time to make a melody, so I'm just gonna skip forward through this process. But eventually I came up with something dope. Alright, so at this point, all the notes for the main melody are pretty much put together. I just have to add a bunch of effects on it to make it sound super dope. And then I also got to stretch it because it wasn't in time. And then you could already see how fire this is going to be. And then whoever this is, I don't know what they were saying, but it's kind of weird. I don't really see it, but you do you, bro. Right here, I'm just working on the flute melody. And then after I make this part right here, I get super hyped because it sounds really fire. And then this melody is basically done, so I'm just messing with the velocities at this point. Then I just pitch this part down an octave. Then right here, I'm just putting on some reverb to make it sound more wet. Alright, now here's my favorite part of the melody. I'm just going through some Portal presets. I won't even lie, it sounds kind of whack at first, but I put halftime on it later, and then I fixed the halftime, and then it sounds super dope. And then it sounds kind of whack right now, but I fixed the halftime. I had to put it under the Portal. And then I also had to pitch up the whole melody an octave. And then there we go, that sounds super fire. Put some reverb on it to make it sound a little extra saucy. And then I go in later and add RC20. And then recently I've been using this plugin called Spreadlight. It just makes everything sound more full. It's super dope. Right here I'm just adding a bass. Right here is where I add the RC20. It just makes it sound a little bit more vintage. And then you know I gotta turn the noise down because I don't really fuck with it. Then right here for the bass, I add some spaz from Kyle Beats. 2 clicks and it's perfect, bro. Maybe 3 clicks. So now that the main melody is done, we can start with the drums. Right now I'm just adding some more variation to the second half of my hi-hat pattern. Then I decided I wanted a different hi-hat, so I added a different one instead. I also wanted them to cut earlier, so you'll see what I'm doing right now. I also ended up going with a different clap. So this was single-handedly the most tedious part in making this beat. I could not settle with an 808, and it changes so many different times. Right here is kind of boring. I just put a bunch of things in their own mixer tracks. And again, this 808 changes. So because I couldn't find a good 808, I decided to pitch everything up a couple of notes so that the 808 would just sound a little bit higher. I thought that it might have made it sound a little bit better, which I think that it did. And I think that it just gave the beat a whole new life. Snares, and then I also add an open hat. And then at this point, the beat's pretty much done. It just needs to be laid out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, and comment.
DatBoiDJ.